Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights, Shadows of Undrentide, where I have managed to get my hands on a big glass of water in case we run into another fairy dragon and I end up destroying what's left of my vocal cords. We're in Hilltop right now, which has been recently attacked by kobolds. Those little things down there. We're trying to find out where the kobolds went, because they took with them a bunch of magical artifacts, which we would really rather like to get back. With us, we have the even more self-aggrandizing than Vera, sorcerer, known as Xanos Misamos, who I will shortly be leveling up as a barbarian and not a sorcerer, because I have no need for your talent, Xanos. I think that is very rude, Vera. I don't care. I'm already a sorcerer, and I'm better than you, so there. And we have Colin, who is injured currently, and who is our animal companion, or familiar, who is also a panther. Hello, Colin. Hello, Vera. I'm injured. Can I go and sleep now? Fine. We can rest, I suppose. Can we go inside first, though? Yes, that is a very good idea. I thought that was rather went without saying, Vera. I wouldn't want to rest out here in the snow. That would be stupid. Fine, okay. We'll go in here, then.
Well met. Hello.
Sorry, I can't chat right now. There's only a few of us left after that attack, and the mayor wants us on double duty, just in case.
Hey there.
It's good to see that you're okay, Vera. We were worried about you and Drogan up at the school. How is Drogan doing? He was poisoned by some kobolds, actually. I need to get some herbs for him. Poisoned? Then you'd best get to Fargan's as soon as possible. He was in his shop last I saw. Sorry, Colin, we have to go to the shop first. Make it quick, then. I'm bleeding. Where actually is Fargan's shop? Let's get the map up, shall we? The map's jolly useful. It's the community hall. That's Colin. That's the Bubbling Cauldron Tavern, and that's the herbalist. There it is. It has a handy sign and everything. Aha! Oi! Wipe your feet before you come in. Ah, Vera, is it? It's good to see you unharmed. A nasty business with these kobolds. I hope that Master Drogan's well also. That's why I'm here. He's been poisoned. Of course I can help if I can. What is it I can do? He needs a bunch of your equipment. Free of charge, I assume. Well, certainly I've heard the odd tale about you, Vera, and I won't fall for your crafty tricks. Is there any other way I can help? You could donate some coin. The cure is very expensive. Oh dear. I'll certainly wait, you're trying to trick me, aren't you? Sneaky girl. Is there any other way I can help? I'm trying my patience, Vera. I'm sorry, you can't blame me for trying, can you really? Fine. I need some herbs. Tressym tongue, charcoal, and helmthorn berries. I do happen to have some Tressym tongue and charcoal on me. Here, take them. No charge, of course. As for helmthorn berries, you should try asking Mara at the tavern if she still has some. Sold her the last of my stock a week ago. I'll try that, thanks. Is there something else I can do for you, Vera? Have you seen any kobolds in the area? There were plenty just outside my door not long ago. I helped the guards to fight them until they were driven off, thankfully. Other than those, I only know of a group that ran down from the north. I understand they left Hilltop by the gate. That would be the ones that came from Drogan's, without question. So they left by the gate, eh? Good. We can follow them there. Hopefully they don't come back. I've never seen kobolds be so aggressive. I'd like to see what you have in stock. Certainly. As you're a student of Drogan's, naturally I'll give you a good deal on any of my merchandise. Merchant's reaction is favourable. Good. He has a Cloak of the High Forest. That's a very good cloak. Unfortunately, it can only be used by a druid, and it also costs 7,638 gold. He also has boots of hardiness, and greater gloves of animal handling, which one suspects can also only be used by a druid or a ranger, indeed. Weapons-wise, Yeah, some stuff. He has a spear. I can use a spear? I didn't know I could use a spear. I want a spear. Yeah, you could have this club. I don't need it anymore. Cool. I could use a spear. Look at me. I've got a spear. You don't know how to use that, do you, at all? That's besides the point. You just, you stick them with the pointy end, right? I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that, but that is the general idea, yes. When can I rest, please? I'm still bleeding. What else can we get, yeah? A sickle +1 for a huge amount of gold. That's the Tressim tongue. Ugh, I don't even know what a Tressim is. The Tressim is a winged cat about the size of a house cat with a pair of feathered, leathery wings, well known for their immunity to poison. Their tongues are well known for their poison immunity qualities. It's a very odd-looking bear rug over there. Let's not look at the odd-looking bear rug. It's also got some scrolls. Ooh, remove disease would be good. It's expensive, though. And some potions of antidote and all sorts of things that we can't buy. Some healing kits as well. Ooh, +3. +6. Tanglefoot bags. This round, small leather bag is full to bursting of an alchemical goo. Once this goo is exposed to air, it becomes tough and resilient, able to hold a creature in place for up to 2 rounds. I see. Well, anyway. We should get going. That's Bathsheba. Hello, Bathsheba. The wolf regards you with mild curiosity and does not shy away from you. Bathsheba would have some very interesting things to say to us if we were a druid. I almost played as a druid. I almost made the decision when I was going to start this series that I should play as a druid instead. I considered a few classes, and the shortlist really came down to druid or sorcerer, and I decided to go with sorcerer because, honestly, Vera here we're probably going to take all the way through Shadows of Undrentide and then all the way through Hordes of the Underdark, by the end of which she'll be very high level. And I'm just curious to see what a high-level sorcerer can do in D&D 3 at 3rd edition. So that's why we're doing it. Even though it's probably going to make the game a lot more difficult at low levels, especially with Xanos with us, instead of taking Dorna, which is what the sensible person would do, but I'm not sensible, so... Bah, I could lead this down better than that drunkard.
Wait, what can I get you?
Those damn kobolds think... that I can just march onto my town and kill my villagers off today. Well, I just let them try that again. We would rather they just stayed away, sir. Too late, Hanya. Too late. Oh dear, the mayor is drunk.
Well, hello there.
Hanya. That's Hanya. It's not Hannah, it's Hanaya. Or Hania. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Vera, it's good to see you. I was about to send someone down to check on everyone at Master Drogan's. I'm afraid events are far out of hand around here. Hania, did I ever tell you how helpful you are? You're the best, Hania. Simply the best. If this fool could become the mayor of a village, just think how much more Xanos will accomplish. Thank you, sir. You're a very good boss to... usually... Is he drunk? I found the mayor on his way home. I found the mayor this way in his home. I'm afraid, the narrator's screwing up again. Oh, yeah, he does that a lot, actually. Anyway, I found the mayor this way in his home after the kobold attack. He was hiding in his cellar with 2 empty wine bottles beside him. I think the stress of the attack was simply too much for him and he lost control. I just hope that he'll be better when he sobers up. I know it frightened me. Luckily I was here and there were enough local farmers and townsmen to hold the kobolds off. They mostly just ran past when they saw how many there were in here. So is everyone alright at the school? We were attacked by the kobolds, and Master Drogan has been poisoned. Not Master Drogan? Oh, I can hardly afford to lose him. I was desperately hoping you'd be able to help me with all of the problems that have cropped up after the attack. I suppose that sounds awfully selfish of me, but I've only been here a short time, and now the mayor is completely useless. And he has been like a daughter to me, I tell you, Vera. No, better than a daughter. Oh, Vera, good to see you. When did you get here? Oh, Vera, what do I do? Well, what are these problems you're having? Biggest problem right now is with Piper. A small surprise there. He's always claimed to have prophetic abilities, but now people are beginning to listen. A couple of days ago, Piper claimed that death was coming in the dark and only the chosen would survive. An old farmer, Hol Hallstrom, called him an idiot, and Piper claimed Hol would be dead within the week. Let me guess, Hol was killed by the kobolds. Hol's body was found near the edge of the village with his throat slit so deep his head was barely attached to his body. Piper has a number of people convinced that the kobolds are just messengers for a new powerful god. I stopped listening to him at that point. Piper is spreading panic and chaos in our village, something we can ill afford if we are to rebuild and possibly fortify ourselves. I will speak to Piper for you. Would you really, Vera? That would be such a relief. I'm not asking you to hurt him or anything like that, but if you would just stop or go away, it'd make my job much simpler. Is there anything I can do to help you? I need some herbs to help Drogan. I'll have to speak to Fargan, the herbalist. His shop is right across the street. Anything else? That is all. Goodbye. Farewell, Vera. Yes. Well, the mayor is drunk, and there's a madman preaching the end is nigh outside. Marvellous. This is an altar to ill matter. I can't seem to do anything with it. That's Guildford. Ah, my back hurts from all the bending and healing I have done this day. Not that I would complain. Servants of ill matter never complain. It is a part of the canon. Greetings, Vera. How may this servant of ill matter assist you? I say, you look awfully similar to Lord Nasher, you know. I know, people do say that a lot about me, actually. I do have a passing resemblance to him. I assure you, no relation at all. It's just you have exactly the same portrait. I know, it's very odd, isn't it? Anyway, what did you want? Could I see what items you have for sale? Got like an entire armory with him. Good God. He's got a cloak of fortification, cloak of movement. They all cost a small fortune. Robes of the old order. Interesting. All things we cannot afford. Never mind. Let's go to the oh, it's daytime. Or it's getting to daytime. You're in there for quite a while, it seems. Here's the tavern. I need to ask about the berries, so... Oh my word. The locals try to fight the kobolds themselves, but they do not have the power of Xanos. Shut up, Xanos. What is the problem? I am speaking only the truth. I don't care if you're speaking the truth, Xanos. The problem is that you're speaking at all. Well, there's a mob, apparently.
Greetings.
Are you going to help us free Mara? If so, you should probably speak to Lodar. Oh, dear.
Wait, what can I get you?
Look at this place. Those damnable kobolds tore in here a while ago looking for a fight. Now they've barricaded themselves in the kitchen. I need an herb that might be in your kitchen. We can't get in there. They're holding my cook hostage. We try to push past the barricade, they'll kill her for sure. Can you help us, Vera? Have you tried talking with them? Yes, but it isn't helping. They want us to let him leave. But they want to take Mara with them as a hostage. We can't allow that. They'll kill her. Let's see what I could do. Right, Vera, just make sure Mara isn't hurt. Oh boy. I could always put them to sleep, I suppose. There's a lot of them, though. Hello? Hello?
Yep. Oh, Who you be? We want no more fights, yip yip. You lets us go, yip, or we kills Cookwoman. You hears that? You lets us go. We no fight. We takes Cookwoman with us. We smart. You not tricks us.
Yes. Can't sleep on the kobolds.
What you do with Hans? What's she doing?
Chase Steel! You and me!
Oh dear, kobolds. I think your days are numbered.
I'll not let you walk away!
I say, Vera, that was a bit bloodthirsty of you, wasn't it?
I didn't know they were going to kill them all. That wasn't my intent at all.
Well, that's what happened, isn't it? They're all dead now. And it's your fault.
Well, fine. They're only kobolds anyway. And look, I got lots of experience for it, so shut up, Colin.
Can I rest, please? I'm still bleeding.
Well met.
Is there something I can do for you, Vera? Actually, I came here looking for Helmthorn berries. Do you still have some? I might. If the kobolds didn't get into them, there's probably some in the pot on the stove. Help yourself. Thank you. Hang on a minute. Which pot? Oh, that pot. Hey, we got the berries. Your journal's been updated. A cure for Drogan. Some leather armor. And we have a dagger. Can we identify this dagger? Basically, no, we can't actually. That's surprising. I've got quite a high lore skill for level 1, so I'm going to have to get it identified by a merchant. Because unfortunately, I do not yet have the identify spell. Unless maybe Xanos does.
What do you want?
I need you to cast a spell. A spell then? What is it you wish me to cast? Oh, never mind. No. Alright. Well, we've got all the things we need for the cure. Running around gathering items for a cure. Flashbacks to the main campaign now. Hurry up, guys, come on. Right. Hopefully Master Drogan hasn't died. No, you're teleporting to keep up. Very good. No, he does indeed still appear to be alive, just.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
No, but I do have some of the herbs you asked for. Thank the gods. Let me see what you have. Good, good. I have all the herbs I need for Drogan now. Thank you, Vera. You've managed wonderfully. There, that should do it. Hopefully we'll see some kind of improvement soon. There's something I can help you with, then. How is Master Drogan doing? Fine for now, thanks to those herbs. He lapses in and out of consciousness and still needs my attention. The prognosis is good. You can try to speak to him if you wish. His mind is a bit fevered, however, so do not overtax him. Oh, I should be going. And I wish you luck, Vera. Return to me when you've discovered anything. We've leveled up! We're going to take another level in Sorcerer. I see no reason to change that. We have 5 skill points. Let's put, first of all, I kind of want to put some points into Bluff, actually. But on the other hand, I kind of like the idea that Vera's a terrible liar, even though she keeps trying it. Persuade, though, I will put points into. Except I can't. So never mind. Why not? I guess I can't increase it past 2 until I get to a higher level. Well, we'll take some points in heal, I suppose. Point in heal. Best spellcraft. And open lock, maybe? No. Alright, still can't increase that either. Lore. Concentration. And spellcraft. Alright, there we go. Also, spells! One remaining spell we can pick from cantrips. So I suppose we'll take... they're all terrible. Flare. And we can't take any level 1 spells, unfortunately. That makes me very sad. And Colin has also leveled up. He now has 13 hit points. He's a level 3 rogue. I could also change him into another animal if I wanted to. I'm not going to, though. I don't think Colin would appreciate being turned into a bird, for example. Well, there we go. We got 6 hit points. Flare. Concentration +1, heal +1, lore +1, and spellcraft +2. Colin will now disappear, and I shall have to resummon him. Resummon him after I have rested, so I'm going to do right now. By just having a little sit down on the spot here. Hello again, Colin.
Hello, Vera.
Are you better now?
Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, I am. I also feel distinctly stronger for some reason. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's almost as if between now and you picking up those herbs, I'm just sort of better at doing things. It's very strange. I can't quite explain it.
Yeah, you know what, actually, Colin, I feel the same way. It's odd, isn't it? Never mind. Also, I think I know a new spell now, and I don't know how that happened.
Yes, very strange indeed. Well, anyway, let us continue with the quest, otherwise the audience will get bored.
The who?
Never mind.
So, we now need to go and track down these kobolds. Also, we need to go and talk to this doomsayer fellow on behalf of Hania, or Hania. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Who's causing problems.
Server, you are now in a no PvP area.
Yeah, that's the there you go. See right there, that's the game's focus on multiplayer showing, I think, a little there. Neverwinter Nights was a game that was, as I said in the very first episode, at least I meant to. I might have got a bit carried away with my little intro monologue, but it was a game that about 50% at least of the development effort on this game really went into the multiplayer, and it really tells in areas like that. It's interesting, really, though, of course, because the original Neverwinter Nights, this is actually the second game called Neverwinter Nights. The first one was an MMO. Back in the olden, the real dark ages of the internet, on AOL, I think it was. There was an actual MMO called Neverwinter Nights. So it's no doubt deliberate that they decided to choose their multiplayer-focused CRPG. They decided to name it after Neverwinter Nights. But as I've said before, I still feel it has perfectly serviceable single player, which, while perhaps it's no Planescape Torment, it still has other things about it that I still, to this day, quite like. Not least of which, the fact that it uses D&D 3rd Edition instead of crazy backwards, bizarre 2nd Edition with THACO and negative armor class and stuff like that.
What? Hello? And in the 8th hour of the 3rd night, death came in the dark and left a swath of unbelievers to rot on the ground. It was a message, a portent of the new god who comes to the land. For the unbelievers, he will come as a giant, a dark giant, that is, with fiery eyes and unending thirst for blood. But for those who believe, he shall be the gentle cowherd who protects his followers.
I don't want to die. Shut up, I shall follow this new god. What is his name?
That has not been revealed to me yet. But follow me and do as I say, and the god who arises shall look on you favourably.
What lies you spread? I will listen to no more of your foolishness, Piper.
Then damnation will be upon your head, fool woman. You'll be dead within the week. This much the new god has shown me.
Last month he was predicting that I would be eaten by a white dragon. What a fool.
Even you, Vera, shall have to choose. Will you doom yourself and die like Farmer Hole? Or will you repent of your ways and follow me?
I could use a good laugh. Tell me about this god.
He comes to purge the wicked. To follow him, give up this worldly life with all the trappings of success and give everything to him.
What? Give up everything I've worked so hard to gain? You really are insane. I'm going to speak to the mayor about this.
Well, what about old Hallstrom? He called Piper a fool and now he's dead.
Yeah, me no want to be dead. Me will follow new God. We got nothing to give up anyway.
Only a few shall believe, and only a few shall be saved. The rest of you will die in the darkness. Soon he comes. Soon he comes.
Did one of the kobolds hit you in the head?
No, the new god protected me from the kobolds. Not one came near my precious shack. All praise to the new god.
Maybe I should collect gold for the new god.
No, do not be tricked, my followers. This unbeliever and lies. I am the prophet of the new god.
All praise and worship to the new god and his prophet.
Yes, my faithful cattle, you shall be protected by the new god, for he is the cowherd who drives off the wolf.
I need to speak to you in private on behalf of the mayor.
There is nothing that godless old fool could have to say to me that my followers cannot also hear. Go on then and make your threats. Do not forget the fate of those who mock me. Forget not the death of Hallstrom. Push me, shove me, kick me, beat me. I shall rise again, stronger than ever. What is dead may never... to proclaim the coming of the new god. Try to drive the truth from this village at peril of your own soul.
I think you have done all you can for Hilltop. Others need to be warned.
You may be right. The others of this town will not turn from their dark paths. But where would I go? Who needs to know of the coming god?
Neverwinter always has troubles. Perhaps they need your wisdom.
Neverwinter? Yes, I heard they were troubled by plague. Surely that is the work of the new god, to weed out the evil in that city. But that is fairly far away, and I will need provisions for such a trip. And how will I live when I get there? No, it's too difficult. I will stay here.
Oh, the gods will provide for one as righteous as you. Awkward pause.
Such fair dealing from you. Perhaps you really are a believer. I must make haste. Others need me. I must go. Spread the word. I'm good. Get out of my way, man in poofy white shirt. I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and wait. I'm out of breath, and I'm gonna slowly fade out of existence. I'm no longer relevant to the game.
Anyway, okay, let's go get a reward. Assuming there's a reward. I'm getting very confused right now. There we go. This way.
Well, hello there.
You're back again. Does this mean that friend Piper is willing to settle down or go away? Piper is no longer a problem. I am impressed. I was wondering if anyone had the patience to deal with him. Here is your reward. When Hall's widow heard that you were going to quiet Piper, she gave me an extra 10 gold to add to it. You're definitely deserving of it, Vera. I almost called you Piper. That was very rude of me. Farewell, Vera. Indeed. Let us go. So the kobolds apparently left by the gate. So we'd better go by the gate as well. Since, rather conveniently, there doesn't appear to be anywhere else to go by. Funny that.